we're trimming this tree. This tree, they're going to take down a bunch of branches. They're going to take down those two, probably that big one too, I guess. Look at this. I think, are we taking down that bigger one too? Are we taking down that big one too?
Yeah, I think it was.
1, 2, 3. Is it the two that way, or is it also the bigger one?
The couple and maybe the one opposite.
Okay.
I'm not sure. We do have a description of it, and then we're gonna also call Matt.
Okay. Right. Oh my God. Guys, is the sound too loud? Look at this thing. Tell me if the sound is too loud, if you can't hear it. What? Wow. Really needs it. Pat, is it too loud? They're trimming my tree. Is getting a surgery. My daughter's having surgery. Yeah, her ankle. It's not too loud. It's her ankle. She fell and broke her ankle in 3 places, 3 bones. I'm so upset. I want to be there at the surgery, but she's 3. She's across the country. She's in California, and these guys are scheduled to come today to do this. But I just, I'm told to just pray and don't go over there or whatever. But I don't know. It's hard. Just my daughter. I don't trust these doctors. I want to trust, but how can I after all I know? Say a prayer for her, will you, Pat? We pray that Lily has perfect surgery and nobody can interfere with her health and successful recovery. Wow. This tree, it was touching the house, and my insurance company was not happy about that. An old oak. They like it. This is something my grandson would love. Thank you, Pat. I knew my friends would pull through for me, my good friends, my good people, my good, wise, wonderful women of Earth. Oh, they all come over here to my channel. Thank you, darling. Yes, hi, sweetheart. Wait, why don't you have a wrench? That's weird. I just made you a mod. I don't know why you weren't. Yeah, she is a strong woman. Pray that she doesn't get a creepy doctor trying to steal her or do any organ harvesting. That's what I'm afraid of. I don't trust these doctors. That's why they go for girls like her, because she's strong. It's exactly why. Dear Lord, look over Lily and protect her during surgery. Keep her safe and protected. Amen. Thank you. Thank you, honey. And woman. It should be Madre. Madre. Isn't this thing amazing? Look at this. Oh, good. Good. Giorgio, Pat, that's Pat Gaines, and Pat, however you say that, that's Giorgio. He's a very longtime friend from my old channel. Oh my God, look at this. Thank you guys. I believe your prayers will help. I just want her to have a good surgeon. Pray she has the top-notch surgeon, and that he's in perfect form, and that the anesthesiologist is also top-notch, and that there's no organ harvesting going on in that hospital. She's a young, strong, beautiful gal. That's exactly what they want. That's Giorgio. After their shift, you got to buy them a drink. Hey, Richie. Right, I wonder what kind of beer they like. Let's take a guess. Look at this, big deal. It's a big ordeal. Look at this giant thing. Look at this. They love going up this thing. It's so loud though. They're gonna have this done pretty quick. And then the heating guy is coming. I just wanted to. I know. Hey, Aurora. Thank you, honey. I got at the top of the line people giving prayers for my daughter. Pray she has the best surgeon. Pray she has a good anesthesiologist. That she is not in too much pain. That she survives it well. That she heals really quickly. I guess bones heal faster than cartilage. Now her boyfriend has to take care of her because he was laid up for a few months. He had to have some surgeries, and she took care of him. Now he's going to be. It's funny how the roles have reversed, and now she's going to be up in her little tree house, um, and a place that I've been once and really should never go again because it's the drive up to that tree house is so freaking scary. I panic at stuff like that. She's having ankle. So yesterday she was at the climbing gym, which is her new found fun thing to do, which is of course climbing is always dangerous. And she's made some really nice friends there. And she ended up trying a move that really she said she wasn't afraid enough. And she allowed herself to try this move she really couldn't do. And then she landed on her right ankle and she heard it crack. So she knew she broke it. And then they had to re-break it. Then she slipped at home on the stairs or something. There's these steep stairs you have to deal with to get to her place, her house. She lives on. We call it the tree house because it literally is up in the trees, and it's like at the top of a mountain. She's really remote as far as yeah, she's way up tall, and I mean the good thing is her tiny little apartment makes it easier for her to get around to the things she needs to do because everything is so close because it's so tiny. But it's so tiny, you just can't have more than two people there. It's really designed for one, but it's this, and they have their cat. Oh my God, look at this, guys. So this old gal is getting a trim. Lily's getting surgery. Just say it, Rose. You like hardworking guys with Richie. Good, they are getting your trees all trimmed. Yeah, because they wanted me to trim the trees, not over there necessarily, but it was. They said it was touching the house. It's really nothing is really actually well, that branch is touching the house right there, I guess. Um, so between 9 and 11, the heating guys are supposed to come, and my friend is also supposed to come. Who's finally going to see the house, and I was hoping he would help me maybe do some work here, but I don't know. He's really busy himself. I mean, surgery, I don't know if it's a localized thing or she needs to be knocked out. I know. Thank you for praying, Aurora. You guys are the best. You are the best peeps. You're the best Team Rose people. All the Team Rose people are the best. Let's face it. I have the elite high end people, not the Illuminati. Speaking of which, I was watching a bunch of Jim Carrey videos. One of them is really good. He never won an Oscar. And when you have to join the Illuminati and probably KILL or BABY to get an Oscar, you have to do some pretty bad shit to get an Oscar. He never got an Oscar, so maybe he wasn't the top of it like some people said he was, because you have to do some bad shit to get an Oscar. So anybody who's had an Oscar has sold their soul. Oh, it's local. Yeah, it's a beautiful tree. Produces tons of acorns. One time there were so many freaking acorns. It was smothered in acorns. And I was like, oh my God, how am I going to deal with all these acorns? Because it was really too much for me. They're heavy and there were so many. I was like, what am I going to do with these? And I don't have that kind of physical ability, or I didn't then, because I've had a lot of arthritis and Jim Carrey's mother had a lot of physical problems. She had arthritis and some other stuff, and she was very depressed, and she had a really painful life, and he really wanted to help her. He was really this one documentary about him was really really good. Um, he's really interesting, and I want to talk about him. I want to talk about him based on this one video that I watched. And I sent it to my son, but I really want to send the other one to him too. That's even better. I think that this has got a lot of gas getting in my face. I don't like this. I don't like it when the fumes. Now, if I get gas, the gas thing is going to come out here. Ow. And it'll be in our face. I mean, this thing is producing gas in my face, and I'm feeling it. It's really gross. I feel like it's in my face. My my grandson would laugh heartily at that. Heartily, he loves. My grandson is so funny. Oh my god, we had such a good time. We had so much fun. He's such a little wild man. He's so cute. Wow, it's a big deal. I need to stay safe. I guess I better get out of the way. I guess I was better over there, but I don't want the gas in my face anymore. But here, the tree's gonna fall right on my head. So I have to really get out of the way. Well, it'll open it up. I mean, I like that it's shady. I like the shade in the front in a way, because then you don't have to mow the grass as often. If this is a sunnier spot, I'll have to mow the lawn a lot more often. Because usually I have to mow the lawn once per every 3 times that I have to mow the lawn in the backyard, which is very, very, very sunny. So, Rose, what is your opinion of Trump's recent activities media statements? I heard he is very intelligent and thoughtful, said Pat. Rose, it could be an epidural block. Oh, God, thank God. Oh, my God, you can check the surgery on screen? Oh, wow. Well, I'm much happier to hear that it's a local anesthetic. I'm much happier. Because but I mean, well, the anesthesiologist is the important one in a lot of ways. They're just as important as the surgeon. Um, the anesthesiologist is the one that controls whether you live or die. You know, um, I always worry about her. Now the good news is she works for this family that adores her. So there is this like really nice mom and dad figure. They're not as old as me, but I'm grandma age. They're mom and dad age. They've got these 2 adorable little kids that adore her. And, so she has support. She's got the boyfriend who owes her a lot for taking care of him. And, now it's like they're taking turns being invalids. They're taking turns being disabled. Yeah, I really like him. Pat, I like Jim Carrey. Rose, what's your opinion of Trump? Well, what did he say? Which comments? He's always saying something outlandish. And which comments? He made a lot of crazy comments. You mean he made crazy statements about Iran? And does anybody know what the relationship is between Iran and Saudi Arabia? I'd really like to know. Guys, hit the like. There's 11 people here. At least I should have 11 likes, right, guys? Um, what's your opinion, Aurora? Tell me your thoughts. Let me think what I was gonna say. Oh, what? Okay, so I heard that London, Babylon 48 is being bought up by Saudi Arabians, and they said the Saudis specifically over like Iran, the Iranians. But it's like the Middle East. But the Saudis are very wealthy. Now, that's a big deal for Saudi Arabia to take over England and buy it all out and annihilate England to make it their own. Those dragon lines. So England is on dragon lines that are very, very powerful. And England has been used, the elite leaders of England have been using those power lines and those dragon lines and those key codes doing rituals over those dragon lines for centuries and centuries or longer. And that's why the tiny little country of England has ruled the world all this freaking time. Thanks for the extra like, guys. Come on, guys. More likes, more likes. Saudi Arabia is more dangerous than Iran. That's what I heard too. Shit. I have good news, says Richie Rose. My last follow up went great. Lab work. I'm in great health at 50. Yay, Richie! Happy birthday, Richie. Yay, Richie. Isn't this cool? Yay, Richie. Wow. It really opens it up. So it's going to be a much, much, much lighter and brighter. I'll be able to actually plant flowers instead of just hostas. I've only been able to really plant shade stuff over here in this little garden over here. But it looks, nice. The hostas are pretty. Get out of here. What am I doing? Wow, it's really going to open it up in here. It won't be this shady, dark. I kind of liked having one side of the house in shade, though. There was a gorgeous sunset last night here, guys, which I took a photo. I took a short video because I hadn't smiled, guys. I'm not happy. I did laugh really. Oh, Giorgio, I had a laugh-gasm. I literally had a laugh-gasm this morning. This literal this morning. I laughed so hard. Now I have not been smiling much, and my face looks very down and sad and grumpy. I don't smile a lot lately, hardly, almost never. And my smile's changed, and my teeth have changed, and I just feel like I aged a lot, really, all of a sudden, really quick, and I just don't have. I'm not holding up my face with smiles. So I don't look good. I don't look, when you smile is when you look pretty or when you look nice, right? Your most attractive self is your smile. That's your most attractive moment. That's your most attractive expression is when you're smiling. Hey guys, thanks for coming by. I'm getting my huge oak tree trimmed. Please leave a comment and a like. Sub me up, guys. I need some new subs, Subalinos, because I gained some subs and I lost some subs. I'm always gaining and losing. I want to get to 4,800. That's my big goal, 4,800. I haven't done a live in a while, but I'm doing one now because this was an exciting moment. I wanted to show it to my grandson one day. I love laugh-gasms. Oh, you would. This was like a true laugh-gasm. It's hard to achieve those. It is not easy to achieve a laugh-gasm. Any gasms are kind of hard. This was a true one, though. Like I couldn't believe it. I burst out laughing when I said this. I made this comment, and I thought, and for some reason, it made me laugh so hard. It's probably, I don't know if it would be considered. I don't know how anybody would take this comment. I actually do have it. I do remember what I said. I don't know why it made me laugh so hard, but it made me laugh so hard. And that was rare for me. I can laugh hard. I can laugh, I used to. I haven't laughed in a while, guys. I've been very sad. Very sad. And it shows in my face. And there's no skin cream that's going to change that. And there's no, mask I can use that's going to, because when you feel down, it shows in my face shows everything. I have absolutely no face filter. And I probably have resting bitch face. Remember when we learned about resting bitch face? How funny that was. I thought that was so funny. Resting bitch face. But okay, go. So yeah, no, I lost a lot. I lost my channel, my joy, my sense of safety was destroyed by the trolls. The toad really did a number and then walks away, and nothing bad happens to her. She gets to destroy another person's channel and fuck with their head and fuck with their heart and fuck with their fear. and use their family to psychologically abuse them. Someone she doesn't even have any know or have any reason. Just to, I'm just gonna show up on your doorstep and fuck with you. And that's what she did. And she just terrorized me. She's a real person. And really added to what I was already dealing with, which was bad enough. And you know, I'm doing this for one day my grandson will be able to watch this video. He loves shit like this. You know, he's a real boy. He loves he would love this. He would absolutely love this. And one day he'll see it, you know. We watched Homeward Bound. It was so fun to watch that with him. He was totally into it. And first we watched it in like short clips. And then he stayed into it. He doesn't just need to watch cartoons. He wanted to watch this real. Remember Homeward Bound about the three dogs? Shadow and of course you can have kids. Iran just committed genocide. Oh shit. The energy line in England Rose is called the Bellinus line. Two dragon energies, male and female Rose, you know a lot. Wow. So do you, Aurora. Wow. Saudi Arabia wants to move forward and Iran wants to move backward. Repeat the old brutal ways. Oh my God. I'm not sure, Rose has Aurora. I think Saudi Arabia is a different Muslim sect than Iran. Yes, London's selling out. Why are they doing this? Oh my God. Why is London allowing something's wrong? London is allowing themselves to sell to Saudi Arabia, and Saudi Arabia has more money than anybody, so they don't care. They'll outbuy their and the government is allowing it. What government? The Queen is dead. They always thought Charles would be a sellout, which he obviously is. Wow, guys, this really opens it up. They do need to get rid of this. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh my goodness. When the red fern grows, the end still makes me ball I'm really wrinkling. I'm really wrinkling. More than like, and I think after 62, it gets a lot harder unless you're starving yourself. Do you know that starving yourself or just always being hungry or just being super, hardly ever eating rejuvenates your cells? That's part of why Tina looks so good because she doesn't eat, and that's why she looks so thin and young. Because you need to starve yourself to really achieve that. It's one of the things. One way. Now I'm too much. I don't have enough joy in my life to starve myself as well. So I try to find ways to eat healthy so that so I can eat because I love to eat and I don't have that much joy in my life right now, guys. I mean I have a lot of people attacked my channel. They use fear tactics that were just absolutely terrifying. You know, these bitches, you know, destroy my channel, then carry on acting like, and they don't pay any price. I literally just created a channel for my own creative purposes, and I was just attacked for no fucking reason because I'm talking about earthing. Oh, maybe earthing is really good for you if they want to attack me over it. You know, act like I'm committing some kind of fucking crime. That's how sick this world is. That even somebody like me and you guys, the good people of Earth, because only the good people come to my knock on my door. And when the bad people knock, the bad people sneak in. I do have people sneaking into my house. I do have people sneaking into my house. I absolutely have cameras in my house, and I do need to get them out of there. And God, isn't this intense, guys? England is falling, Rose, to Islam. We are in big trouble here. My country feels more dystopian than ever. The globalists are grinding us up. Oh my God, honey. Oh my God, honey, let's object. We own the planet now. The good people of Earth. The Earth knows who you are. They know who we are. The Earth knows who we are and who loves her. And she will allow us to have an experience on this planet that is safe, happy, and healthy. All children are safe, happy, and healthy on this planet. Repeat until true. I'm going to make t-shirts. All children are safe, happy, and healthy on this planet. Repeat until true. Yeah, I'm going to make it. That's going to be my next t-shirt. All children are safe, happy, and healthy on this planet. Repeat until true. All children are safe, happy, and healthy on this planet. Repeat until true. All children are safe, happy, and healthy on this planet. Repeat until true. Oh, wow. He's putting the thing in the thing. Wow. Look at the scene here. Wow. So they got to get rid of those wires. Wow. Uh, Nature and earth are the best medicine for humans. Rookery? Oh my God. Oh, what's a rookery? Hey, Peggy. Who are the rooks? How you doing, Peggy? Wow. The house is going to look so different in a way. You know when you get a haircut? What are the rooks? What a day. I'm going to have sun up here now. Oh, sun. I don't, this has been a shitty area. Like I said, the grass doesn't grow very fast. Um, wow. Rooks are like crows and ravens. They're a species called corvids. Wow, are they bigger than a crow? Wow, I've never heard of those. I'm really sad for your country. Now, let's think about this and let's pray about this. My my son's Iranian girlfriend. Uh, she she's moving to London. My son still thinks Americans rule the world. I don't think so anymore. I don't think we rule the world. I think the world is being taken over. Bible, England rules the world. England rules the world. The CIA rules the world. Um, England and his daughter, Queen Elizabeth. Or maybe they all use the dragon lines and the ley lines. Um, in a satanic ritual way where they were constantly sacrificing children to the cause, which needs to control the world, using human blood, human loosh, human guts and pain, and everything human. Look at the human. Look how strong. Look how strong these guys are. The human is a biocomputer, a biological computer made of biodomes, bio stuff. Biology, the earth, the Gaia, the bio. Ah, they probably enjoy this. It's a lot of fun for them. The guys just love trucks. This is like funnest. Get to use your body, get to be cool with your big machinery. Boys love their toys. Yeah, it's a big street. So when talking about the acorns, um, my son, who is a very, very strong human, he's got incredible strength. He was born with this incredible strength, just like my mother, just like my father and grandfather, just like all of them. And he just has these powerful face, these big, strong muscles, like just strong, and he's got a strong will. His will is equally strong. When he wants to accomplish something, he will do it. Um, so anyway, he did show up, and he got a rake, and he raked all of those acorns, which were piled deep. It was shocking. It hasn't been like that since, where it was so intense like that. And he powered those acorns into these. I don't know if it was bags or I don't know what or trash cans or what, but he got rid of those acorns, and I think he threw them in the back. He raked them all up and he threw them in the back, and he did it really quick for what I could have done. It would have taken me a month. I couldn't even. I was like, I can't even deal with this at all. My shoulder. I was in a lot of pain back then. I'm better now. I'm better now at 63 pain wise, but my heart is slow. My heart and is pressured, and my lungs. I used to have a lot asthma, constantly using my inhaler. Now I don't use my inhaler anymore, but I can tell that I still don't. I don't go running. I don't put a lot of strain on my heart. When you get older, you should do stretches and like Tai Chi walking and, Team Rose moves, sacred geometry moves, which is what arm circles and stretches and swinging and dancing, swing back and forth, do brain gym basically, brain gym to music, moves that are, and you don't have to go anywhere. You don't need the gym. In fact, they say at my age, you shouldn't go to the gym. They say at my age, you should just do gentler stuff. And if I did a hardcore stuff, I'd die. I mean, I just can't handle it. I can't go on these like super long walks. My body just, I was born strong, but the vaccine, the vaccines, the there's just all kinds of things that are, we are toxified by. What helped me was the baking soda, cinnamon, cacao. Oh look, there's some general contractors with their big ass truck. I need guys like those. I am desperate. Okay, it's not after 9. You love, well, that's because you're British. Do you know that all Gardens really truly British? And do you know that Gardens speak with a British accent? Look at that guy. You're a nature spirit. See, only the Earthers are gonna find me. I kept trying to get our wonderful Stiggy to, and one day she will put her bare feet on the green grass. One day, if she can find any grass. She lives in Las Vegas. There's like no grass there. My little house is going to get a lot more sunlight, which means that solar panels. I don't really want solar panels. Now that house has solar panels. See. I just don't know about solar panels because I'm afraid they're going to fall off. Well, let's pray this tree feels better to get freed from her dead wood because how crazy and squiggly the branches can get. I have a aspen in front of my house, which produces this delicious fragrance that is so good, but you don't hardly notice the flower. You're just like, why does the air smell so good? And I found out it was from that aspen tree, which grew like crazy because the wires, and I think we need to get rid of these wires and go to Wi-Fi power. I mean, he's operating this thing with remote control. So why can't we? Why do we need all these wires? These wires are a form of energetic imprisonment. We think these wires are giving us power. What they're giving is them power over us. That's what it's giving. These wires, these ugly wires. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this crisscross. See. Look at this. You think this is pretty? You think this is natural? No. We are imprisoned, and these wires are part of that energetic, the imprisonment. The literally putting the wires up there is putting a frequency into the air, which probably is the reason we're all depressed and anxious. Oh my God, this is intense. Oh shit. I think I just ripped my coat. Ah, look how sunny and beautiful. Today it's finally a nice day though, guys. My daughter's having surgery. There's so much going on. I mean, I still have a plumbing problem. But the sink is still my kitchen sink is still leaking. The leak is still there. I was leaking in the wood. The floor is being damaged. I cannot believe it. So I wanted to also talk about. I finally started taking astaxanthin and um, oregano oil with black seed oil. Now, at first, I didn't want to wait for the order to come, so I went to the co-op and bought these small jars of astaxanthin. They had one jar left, made by Now NOW, and which makes a lot of vitamins and products. I don't know if they're good. Oh, I found out that Boomstick has red 28 and red 7 or something in it. There's red dyes. They're supposed to be all natural. I knew they'd wreck it. Anyway, I knew they'd wreck that company. And now what do I do? All these lipsticks are bad for you. I'll have to make my own friggin' lipstick up. I don't know how to make lipstick. Bit intimidator. Yeah, don't. There was one time there was a kid who died. Somebody accidentally threw him into the thing. Oh my God! Or the thing sucked him in. I don't know. Oh my God. Oh my God. I always worry about kids. It's amazing when they survive. It is absolutely amazing that children survive this world into adulthood. Only to join a war, only to join. So the guy who came over yesterday was a really nice kid. He was 28 years old. He has a 7-year-old, 5-year-old, and an 8-month-old. Very responsible and nice. He said that he had a rough childhood. His mother was an alcoholic and a drug user, and the kids were taken and split up and put in foster care. They all the foster cares were terrible, but he finally got to one where he had these really nice parents that love him and they taught him a work ethic. He's a really good kid. He's a really nice kid, and he did not turn into drugs and alcohol to cope. One of his siblings did turn to drugs and alcohol and cope. 444 to cope. So, but he's like the responsible one. So he marries his ninth grade sweetheart, his freshman high school sweetheart, and they go and he goes into the Navy. They leave town because he was starting to do getting into some bad stuff. So he joins the Navy, and the two of them go all around, and she has a baby, and she has another baby. I think it's boy, girl, boy. In fact, one of her kids is the same name as one of my kids and has the same birthday as that same kid. Isn't that amazing? Let me check my aspen trees are very, very special. Yes, they are, and I didn't even know until this guy said that's an aspen. And I was like, wow. And it's an incredible tree. But we had to cut half of it off because it was growing all crazy around the wires. And wow, this is quite the thing. I was just saying, it's quite the drama here, quite the episode. It's cool. It looks like a fun job.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, the options are always changing. So
Hey,
it's not the same thing every single day.
That's nice.
So
they don't get bored.
nice.
Yeah, way better than going to an office.
Every tree's different.
Yeah.
I mean, they're similar, but they're all different.
Oh, definitely.
Every job's different.
Yeah. Really cool. It's always exciting to see these things. I don't want to miss your comments. Yeah, hi Richard. Oh goody. Richard, I'm so glad you caught up with the drama. This is intense. Oh, he's gonna love this video. He's gonna love it. Ugh, I'm gonna sit down over here. Ugh. Now there's all this sunshine. Now the grass is gonna grow in the front yard. All this time I mean, I'm not taking down every branch, but it's always been pretty shady and in the front. And, I haven't been able to grow things as well because of the shade. So it'll be, it's probably the grass will grow faster now. The backyard grows really fast. I have to constantly mow the lawn back there. Whereas, I won't have to mow this for like 2-3 weeks, but the back I'll have to mow every week. But this is really needed. Now, my daughter's having surgery. Oh my God, I'm just catching up with the comments. You're researching Tartaria? Oh my God, I'm so glad. Oh yeah, putting a fish in a tree is what the Indians did. Oh wow. Yeah, about the skin care, I know. We should really only be using coconut oil and not buying all this other shit. And I made a vow to myself, and I don't totally keep it, but I try to, where at least I put coconut oil on my skin every single day. Now, it's like if I do it at night before I go to bed, or I'm going to do it first thing in the morning, and then let it seep in. Look at all the fours I'm seeing. I saw 444, and now I just saw 4-4. I put 4 fours in a row, 3 fours in a row. It's a 4-day. And yeah, no, I just read the ingredients on Boomstick lipstick, the color stick, and I was really upset to see the red dyes. Now, it didn't say red 40, which is the one I always knew to be the worst one, but still, any of those dyes, I guess. I don't know. I'll have to look into the dyes and see what they are. I'm pretty upset about. Yes, don't put anything on your skin you wouldn't need. So really, we should all just use coconut oil, olive oil, and avocado oil on our skin. And the best skin I ever saw was a woman with who only used coconut oil on her skin. And also, we should do. I can't believe I'm not doing more coconut oil rinses for my teeth, considering my teeth are also wearing down. Like, oh, I am. Yeah, no, 63. I took a big turn, and I don't because I don't smile anymore hardly because I don't have anything to smile about. I'm always, I mean, I've lost a lot, and I continue in some parts of my life to be. We're all being abused, guys. We're all being used and abused on this planet in the system that we currently have. Now, the Saudi Arabians taking over. Oh, let me ask you this, guys. What is it? Okay, my brother, my brother. In a past life, he was my brother. In this life, he's my son. My son's girlfriend is from Iran. How are she and the Saudis going to get along? Are the Saudis and the Iranians friends? They were into harmonics. I know. They were. And they had these water fountains that had magical water that healed you within minutes. They had these rooftops that created these sound waves all around the society and the area and the planet. And they were the rounded sort of Russian type. And they took them all down in favor of these hard edges so that we didn't benefit from those anymore. I mean, they ruined. But yet, Tartaria also was trafficking children. That's what the whole Cabbage Patch Baby thing was about. So it was never all good. It was all. It was. They had. Did you see about the fountains, Aurora? No, no, none. They are not friends. So tell me what you know. You use coconut oil too. Good. It's because you're a genius. Well, it's really the only oil you need. You can brush your teeth with it. It repairs your teeth and gums. It's incredible for your skin. I really just need to use that and stop buying all this shit that I buy. It's nothing is really working for me right now because I took a new. It's because I've been sad. It's because I've been down. It's because I've been bitter. Not bitter, but kind of like on the way to that. You know what I mean? Because I've been, there's many things I have to be sad about. And, I'm doing my best. I'm trying not to be sad, but I am pissed off about a lot of things. My daughter just found out about, she just said that she's feeling new levels of rage that she did not have before. She's so mad that she's laid up. Now she has to deal with being disabled, you know. The Sunnis and the Shiites do not get along. True Iranians, Persians, do not like all the other Muslim countries. Oh. Okay, wow. Mel! Hi, darling. You enjoy oil pulling? That's what I need to do. I need to do oil pulling. Sometimes I just put the oil in my mouth and just let it soak on my broken teeth. I've got problem on both sides of my lower teeth. And I can feel my face changing, literally, and it's just. So last night I came outside and that door was open, wide open. I mean, and then I see this tarot card reading that says somebody's hiding in your house. Well, the oil guys aren't here yet, but that doesn't mean. And I changed my time to suit these heating guys 3 times. I kept saying, "Can you change it to this? Okay. Can you change now? Can you change it?" I just kept saying yes because I figured I'm going to be here anyway. These guys are here. This is a big deal. Maybe I need to move if he's coming over here. Ugh. So we have to say prayers together for my daughter. I know. No, I know, Mel. Say a prayer. I know your prayers. All of you guys are powerful creators. So I know if I have all of my good, high quality team rose people praying for my daughter, the chances of it being successful are very high. All of you are amazing creators. I know she is so bummed because she tried to move she wasn't really ready to do. And instead of being, she said, I wasn't afraid enough. You have to have a lot of fear, natural fear, when it's really caution. It's not fear, it's caution. But you have to have some fear. I mean, otherwise you get eaten by a bear. You know. So she said she just didn't. She just tried something she really couldn't do, and she fell and landed on her right ankle and broke 3 bones in her right ankle, which heals fat and cartilage. So but every time they do an X-ray, now she's getting all these X-rays. And, too many X-rays is bad. Get a big Doberman. I don't like Dobermans, though. That's the problem with Dobermans. I only like golden retrievers. Guys, watch this movie, Homeward Bound. It's with real animals. It's not CGI. And my grandson and I were obsessed with it. I haven't seen it for years and years and years. It's so friggin' good. It's so heartwarming. I want all of you guys to watch it. You'll love it. It's about the golden retriever, the noble, loyal, smart, wise golden retriever, and then this crazy boxer who's played by Michael J. Fox. The script is really, really funny. The cat is played by Sally Fields, and they're real animals. This was done in 19. I don't know. I want to say 93, but that could be totally wrong. Anyway, maybe it was earlier than that, but it's really good, and it's very. The way they did it is amazing because it's real animals. It's not CGI, which is what they do now. The way they got those animals to do all those things, those tricks, and the way they filmed the right expression at the right time is just really amazing. Caution, yes. Um, Rose, the Iranians are Zoroastrians, really? Monotheistic pre-Christian religion. Wow, Iran used to be Persia until it was taken over by an Islamic theocratic violent regime. Oh my God. And according to my son and history, Persia it's a first world country. It's a beautiful, sophisticated. In fact, I was showing my grandson. So we were actually looking at a video called "My Time in Iran as an American Tourist," and something like that. And he goes to Iran as a tourist. And so the reason we were watching it is because my son is dating this beautiful Iranian girl who's always upset about what's going on in her country, and she's afraid to go home, and she won't be allowed to come back. And then Trump really nailed down things for Iranian people, as all people, and then she just doesn't feel like she can come back here. And we're in war with Iran. I mean, so she's moving to London, which, he's going to go and try to protect her, but he's going to. I'm worried about him. He's to me, Americans are not necessarily all that safe, and the Brits aren't even safe. And the Brits are allowing these people to come in and take over their country. It's just wrong, and they're doing it everywhere. Now, I think they kind of backed down a little bit. I heard that some of the south of the border nations, like maybe Mexico and some other, somebody said to me recently that Mexicans were not trying to get over here anymore. They want to stay in their own country, and that life in their own country. Oh, and then my daughter works with a lot of people from Dominican Republic, and everybody is from the Dominican Republic. Like everyone I met in New York that was like somebody, they were either from. Almost everybody was from the DR. In New York, the area of New York that I was. I mean, it just was weird, but it was. It wasn't, so and even my ballroom teacher was from the DR. And really, really nice guy. So anyway, it's, and my daughter most of her clients are from the Dominican Republic. And she was blaming Catholicism for the fact that all these girls are getting pregnant and trying to keep the baby, or not trying to keep the baby, keeping the baby. One client, the mother and the daughter had babies at the same time, and the mother and the daughter's like 15, and the mother's probably 30. and they're both, and the mother is taking care of both of the babies, and I don't even know. She said that they don't use birth control. They keep having babies, and then and then she said that it was a cultural thing, and I have no idea. This is something she said that the men in that culture or in that world that she's trying to represent and help in our legals in our court to get them help, that the dads, if they have a baby with the mother, they think they own the mother, that the mother is theirs from now on. If they get the mother, a woman pregnant, and if she has his kid, he owns her ass like for the rest of her life. That's what she said, my daughter. Um, so I mean, she's blaming the Catholic Church for the fact that these Dominican Republic Catholics are not using birth control. And I'm like, I mean, the sex drive is very powerful, guys. It's really, really tough in the heat of the moment. And if you're getting raped, you're definitely not going to be using birth control. But it's really tough in the heat of the moment, even if you are an intelligent, cautious person trying to live a good life and trying not to, whatever. You can still get pregnant. I mean, just by one time, one little one. I mean, it really takes work. You got to get a condom. You got to put it on right. This whole birth control thing is tough. Oh, I gotta look into this more, but and I was support. I was like, well, because you got a bunch of different kinds of people south of the border. You got Mexicans, Guatemalan, you know, uh, you know, Cuba. I mean, we've got there's just so many, and then on the left side and the right side. So the Dominican Republic is south of Florida, which is over on the in the Atlantic Ocean, and of course Mexico is in the Pacific Ocean and the Gulf of Mexico. What do you think about the whole Gulf of Mexico? He wants to say Gulf of America. That is not good. No one's going to do that. No one's going to do that. You can't change every map. The indigenous peoples of Britain have had enough, Rose. We do not want this mass influx of culture alien to our own. They are shipping in predominantly male Muslims, putting them up in hotels free. My God. Danielle. Oh my God, guys. I am completely freaking out. That is horrible, Aurora. This can't happen. What the fuck? I mean, they were doing that here, but I thought that they kind of, I thought our president was forcing people out of here, and I mean, I thought that a lot of that was stopped here in this country. I'm not in favor of all these other cultures taking over every other, and our country, a lot of people love to complain about a lot of the younger generation. I forget what they're called, but they want to complain about the racism in this country. And I said, you know what? The truth is, the other countries are racist, and the other countries came here to America to set up shop. We are all the other countries that are very racist against each other because people are naturally racist. Then they come to America trying not to be racist, trying not to be what they are. And here we have tried and we have succeeded in many ways to do right by all nations. Why do I say that? Because we have a female black judge per capita. For every white male judge or a white female judge, there is a black male judge and Hispanic male and Hispanic female judge, or I don't know about Hispanic female judges. I don't know about that. You get a lot of black female judges, and then do we get Asian judges? I don't know. I know in Hawaii, the judge. Oh God, I can't remember that case in Hawaii where South African doctor, um, Gunta or whatever his name was. Um, he tried to kill his wife and throw her off the cliff, and she survived. She held on. She figured out how to get. He brought a syringe, and he takes her to this dangerous hike, and it's really windy, and she gets scared and doesn't want to go. So he goes by himself, and then he comes back, and then they have this tangle, and he tries to throw her over, and he tries to inject her with a syringe because he's an anesthesiologist. That's his by trade. And she gets away, and then there were these two witnesses, these two girls. Big protest march to on May 16th in London. The government are wholly responsible for the mess in our country. Islamist harassment. Oh my God. Wow, Aurora. Richie says, I live by the USA Mexico port of entry, and I will say, this is not just Mexicans, no more. That's old shit. There's from South America and other parts. Yes, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, Aurora, you guys, you see, this is why you need guns. And I was telling my daughter this too, because I was raised in New York. We don't, no, New Yorkers are against guns. But I was brainwashed because now that I live in Maine, where people are more real and not just under snotty brainwashing control, I see that we need your fucking guns. And it is you have guns to prevent tyranny. Okay, that's why we have guns. We have to have them. And my daughter is basically no guns, and I'm just like, I'm afraid to have one. I don't have one, and I told her I wanted her to try to shoot. She actually, her best friend has a gun because she was raised in Florida, and she knows how to shoot a gun. Floridians have guns; they carry. It's not a big deal to them. Texas and Florida, they have guns. It's very normal. New Yorkers, no way. We do not have. We're like no guns. You know, it's the most liberal state. That's how I was raised. Very liberal minded. You know, very open minded. You know, support everybody. That's the good part of liberal. Liberal is not bad, except for recently it's gotten too extreme. And I'm more conservative now. I'm not conservative like I'm conservative, but I'm more balanced. I used to be all one side, and I did not realize the beauty of and the value of Wow, how's it going? Are you guys done?
Yeah, we're just cleaning up.
Okay. He doesn't want you to take that crazy thing down.
Uh,
This thing.
we're talking about light over here. Fix that.
Oh. Well, I kind of wish that. I mean, it looks kind of weird. Don't you think it seems kind of weird sticking out there? Don't you think it seems kind of weird sticking out there up there like that?
I guess that's called Matt. Stick it downward and the little few couple down.
That looks dead wood to me.
Yeah, there's buds on it.
Oh, there is?
Yeah,
Oh.
they'll actually leak out. Yeah, it'd be up to Matt, really. I can call him.
While you're here, I'm just thinking, well, it's not something I can do later. I don't know. And then it's over the wire, but it's not touching it at the moment. You got this side. Oh, you didn't even get that one that's close to the wire.
We got the three big limbs that were touching the roof.
You can't just snip that one?
It counts the job description.
You think it's okay to leave it touching the wire like that?
Oh yeah.
I mean, you're right here.
That's a fiber optic.
Is it hard to get it?
I don't know. We got the lift up. We're cleaning up. It's gonna take more time.
What time is it?
Call Matt. I'll talk to Nick real quick.
Well, they want because the way you. Is it hard to just get that little thing off of there?
I can reach that with pulse off. We got
Okay.
back.
Oh, great.
Setting this back up.
Oh, right. Well, if you can get it with a pulse saw, I'd be much happier after all this, you know. I really wish I could get rid of that piece too. Going over the driveway. I mean, that's just dead wood for me to pick up forever. Yeah. Yeah, that one that goes, yeah. You can? Is that okay? He's trying to talk him out of it, but I would love to get that off of there. I'm supposed to pay him $1,000. I'd like to have the whole thing done. Otherwise, it feels like, I mean, you know what I mean? It's just gonna fall on somebody. You would? You don't mind? Is it really hard? I know. You sure? Okay. I appreciate that. Thank you. So, well, he's gonna do it. I really want it done. They didn't want to do it, but he's gonna do it. I want it. I want to get it off of there. I don't. Why leave those wires there? I don't know. Paying him a lot of money. I mean, I'm paying him. You know. I mean, he was supposed to do that. I feel anxious now because the other guy didn't want to do it, but I want that off of there. You guys think I'm crazy? You have what you want done, Rose. You are paying. Yeah, thank you. That's ridiculous. They're getting paid. Do your job, dudes. Thank you. They get blamed for most of the stuff that real killers. Rose trying to be Asha now. What does that mean? And without these Mexicans who have their work visas, I have worked with them most of my life. Without them, many work since get so, yeah, they do all the work. In Texas, we will protect our Texas border. It was really hard to do that for a while there. Alexander the Great defeated Persia, and he did it. Surprised me. How he did it surprised me. How did he do it? Absolutely keep your guns. I agree. We have nothing to protect ourselves. Yes, our knife crime, especially in the cities, is bad. And it just goes to show you that you can kill with a knife. You need your guns. It's very important. I never would have thought that I would be saying this, and I'm still afraid to have a gun in my house. But I'm so glad he's going to do it. I just really want that little piece there. And I mean, why leave it? And then I'm sitting there feeling like I didn't get it done. It didn't take that long to reset it up. Thank you guys. I'm glad you are supporting me and trying to get what I want done. I live by the USA, Port of Entry USA. It's not just Mexico. Oh, it's been everybody. You have what you want. Thank you. It's been everybody. Yeah, they're here. It's 9. It's not even 10 o'clock. You know, they might as well do the 2 hours of work. I guess it's full. You know, I mean, he gets to fly up in the sky one more time, and now they're going to go off and do a big, huge maple tree. I frankly wish they'd done that. But they're like, it's up to Matt, but I'm like, I'm paying. Yeah, should be up to me. I'm never. It's not something I can do. Why would I pay these guys if I could do it? You know. And I was gonna try to do actually some of it. I was gonna buy. I don't remember if it was 300, 500. It was a big amount. That's a lot to me. So to buy a tool that was like $300 to $500, which was an extended pole arm chainsaw, mini chainsaw, battery operated, and I was like, this is a tool I really need with a tree like this. I'll get. I'll just get the end of it. I hope he gets more of it. I hope he's gonna do more of it. Get the whole fucking thing. The whole fucking thing. I don't. It's just more leaves, you know. And it's almost like at that point, if it's not shading the car up there, then it's just leaves for me to have to clean up. And this way, it's so much less work. I hope he takes off that whole fucking limb. I mean, that really honestly took less than, it's basically 5 minutes. It wasn't a big time thing. I feel better. You know, because the town is supposed to come and trim the trees every 5 years. And the one of the years was I missed it. I don't know what the hell I was doing. My mother saw it, and I don't remember if I was upstairs doing something, if I was at her house, but I missed the whole fucking thing. And I've been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. for that event, and then it finally happens, and I wasn't there, and they trimmed this whole section of the tree, but not the tree branches that were around the cable wires. And if I'd been there, I would have asked them to do that, and they would have done it. So the next time they were there, I did. I was there, and I was able to ask them to do it, and they did do it. And it's always better to be there, you know. And that was another thing about the. Thank you so much. So much happier now. I'm much happier now. I really needed that off of
I
there.
just needed to check in with Matt. We've done before. I got sent out like this and done some extra. And
Yeah, but I mean, if the owner wants it, it's up to the owner who's really ultimately paying the bill. What they're hiring you guys to do.
Right, exactly.
So I mean, you know,
if we do too much, though, we can easily trim more on this tree.
I know.
Way more than we're.
I mean, I wish. No, I mean everything you did. We did talk about. I would actually even want that. Why keep that? You know. But I definitely don't. Why bother? Why spend all this money and have it touch the wires like that?
Yeah.
So you're gonna get that with the.
Yeah, he's gonna do that.
Oh, okay, good. Good.
We got a pole saw, but it's the short one.
Oh, okay.
So I think
Yeah.
reach over easier.
Yeah. I had this tree in Belfast that was just twisting and winding itself around the wires, growing all crazy and curved.
Yeah.
And these guys came from the city, but I wasn't there to. And so they did the top wires, but they didn't do the cable wires down below.
Yeah.
And they left it there for another 5 years. And finally, I was there when they did it, and I was asking them, and they were happy to do the rest of it. They just needed me to say so.
Right.
It's up to it is up to the homeowner. It's what you're gonna do. It's up to the homeowner who's paying the bill. That's the one.
Yeah. Like I said, if it's extra work.
He's not gonna get mad at you for doing what I want.
No, especially it's only taking another 20 minutes.
It was 5 minutes. It wasn't even a big deal.
Well, I'll include cleanup and all that time.
Yeah,
a little extra setup time. By then,
it wasn't. Yeah, but he went up there pretty quick, and he said he could do it quick, and I was like, all right, awesome. Yeah. Because then it's like
he's been here longer, and he's got the job description, so I probably should have just asked him first.
Thank you. So much. Now I'm gonna get sun in here.
Right, be a lot brighter.
Yeah.
A lot more visual.
The grass will grow now more often. Usually the grass grows like a fraction of what it grows in the back. The back's got all that sun. And then I never have to mow this. Now I'm going to mow it more often. You know.
You're probably getting more sunlight than you were.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, I know.
I pointed out this one.
Yeah.
No, we're not doing that.
Right.
But normally,
although I would have had that done because why do we need that?
Yeah, it makes sense.
He should have actually taken it from there.
Yeah, that's sometimes where the miscommunication is outside. He's on vacation too. Starting like 10:30 or something like that.
Today?
Yeah, he's doing a quick job and then he's going.
What did he do yesterday?
What was that?
Oh, you guys didn't come yesterday because of the rain, but it didn't even really rain.
Yeah. I ended up. It was raining really bad where I live. I live up near Maywood.
Oh, really?
So it
Wow.
rained a lot worse over there.
Wow.
That was kind of on me.
Oh, really? It didn't rain here at all.
Yeah, that's what he told me. He's like, yeah, in the beginning it was real bad because they went and did something else.
Right.
He was going to send us to dinner.
Oh.
Something like that.
Oh, wow. Did it rain all day up there?
Yeah, other than a couple hours in the afternoon. And so it picked back up in the evening. We got a lot of rain. But then I did look on the radar over here.
Wow. Wow. Huh. I wonder how long it takes to develop one of those big ass branches.
To do what?
To grow one of those huge branches.
I bet this tree is a couple hundred years old at least.
Does it take 100 years to grow a branch that big? Or how long? Or 50 years?
It all really depends on the tree itself. And,
maybe it's only 5 years.
Yeah, it really depends. Some years it grows better than others. But then it's just like at the base, if you have a stump there, there's rings. There are rings on those flush cuts there. So really, you could count it, and that could basically tell you roughly about how old they are.
Wow.
When those started.
Right.
Right. Oak trees are good to have. right around. You know, they're good strong trees. They have little stuff fall off, but not normally big huge branches, especially when they're upkept. You know, with
You're saying they're good to have just because.
no, they're good protection trees, really.
Oh yeah.
Like,
You mean for shade or just
shade and they're strong. You know, so they're less likely to come down on you.
Oh yeah, wow.
Compared to some of the others.
Right.
Like maples like that over there, they're not as strong.
The oak is really.
Oaks are rugged, yeah.
You mean they're less likely to get blown over in the wind?
Exactly.
Because their roots go deeper?
That and yes, that and they're strong wood. You'll see when it does break, it'll be little tiny shed pieces that shed off of it.
Right.
You don't normally see big limbs.
Right. Oh, a maple is going to lose a bigger limb? More easy. I'm not kidding. Wow. I do like maple wood floors.
Yes.
But oak is probably harder and better. Yeah, oak's a lot better. Awesome. Thanks so much. So I'll just let you clean.
Yeah, we're gonna ring.
All right, cool. So you can see my dishwasher is out here. Make the customer happy. I know. I don't get him not just automatically a dud. Do what I ask. Why? I really, really wish they would have taken down that other limb. Really, really wish. Yeah, I don't know why he won't. It's like I can't get him to do it because he won't do it. He just doesn't want to do it. It's like I'm like he just doesn't want to do it. And what happened to all my friends that were supposed to come over? I mean, where the hell's everybody? Where I live, wires will never be that low. They're way up. Really? Thank you, Aurora. I'm still sitting there thinking, how do I get rid of that other limb? And why can't I talk these guys into doing it when they have the ability to do it? You know? And they're right there. I'm like afraid to ask him to do it because he's controlling. I want to take it down. I mean, I really want that limb down. You know? And he won't do it. Maybe I should have called him and asked him myself. I mean, he's on vacation, so let these guys do it. So now I have to sit there and hire another guy some later on to get that other tree down. And the heating guys have not shown up. This guy. Hey. You looking for a tree guy? Are you looking for a tree guy?
No, I was looking for the chips for my pack.
Oh, you wanted the chips?
Yeah, so I don't know what they normally do. I signed up for this app where you can, it's like chip dump, so they'll many of the arborists in the region they'll bring the chips for you.
Oh, okay.
So I've got like a really wet area.
Oh, okay. Is that going to support the path and then put stone on top? Okay. Right. Okay.
Yeah, if you ever want to dump chips, then yes, I think we're gonna look for a business card and give you our info. Okay. You can just send down the owner a text message, and we work out this way all the time. Yeah. Do you have a cell phone and take a picture of the side of the truck?
Is that him? All right, you made it. Good job. Well, I wanted them to take down that branch, and I'm debating whether I should call my. I guess he doesn't want to do it. It's still sitting there. I want him to do that one more branch, but one of the guys is being very resistant to doing what I want him to do. The other guy is more willing. But anyway, they took down a bunch of stuff. The house is much more opened up. This guy's looking for chips, free chips to fill in his path. He's from England. Where are you from?
England originally,
Yeah, which part?
just south of Manchester in Derbyshire.
Derbyshire.
Peak.
Yeah. Getting the hell out of Dodge. I'm Rose. Nice to meet you. This is Biff.
Hey, yeah.
What's your name?
Nick.
Nick.
Nick Hart.
How long you been here?
22 we arrived. Yeah, 2022.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but we came to 1996.
Okay, but you're living there. You mean there since
Yeah,
2022?
we bought Peter's house.
Oh, wow.
Down West Street and then partition that off.
Oh, okay. Nice. It's a good neighborhood.
Lovely,
Yeah. Yeah. This is my needy house.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, we got a water view in the winter. We got the winter water view, but can't
Yeah,
just
don't
walk.
tell anyone, I've got kind of a little snip.
And no, only on the second floor.
How old's the house? Got no chance now.
I know. I want it. It's like it was 50s or 70s. It was built in the 50s or the 70s. I think the 70s. I gotta. I know. I should know that. I know the age of my sea captain's house in Belfast because those are built in the 1890s. Yeah, and they're old, and I know those dates because they put the dates right on the house. But I mean, this is this one.
Yeah.
No.
Do you want to show me the inside?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going back to my door.
Good to meet you, Nick. See you around. All right. Yeah. See, you can see the water. Oh, I got used to it. So this is the side room that we used for the Airbnb for a bit.
Nice. It's all set up nicely.
Yeah, I like it. It's cute. It was all like this when I bought it. This is the new faucet that broke. This pretty much breaks every year. If I can get the heating system working here, he just replaced this yesterday. So